All right, folks, today we're going to use Google Draw to imagine the layout of our house. And to do that, we need to first think about some of our parameters for the house. Number one, our house is going to be less than 1,000 square feet. So you're going to notice that over here at the right and at the bottom, I have that I've calculated that I want my width to be 31 feet and my length to be 31 feet as well. I did that because 31 times 31 is 961, which is less than 1,000 square feet. So to make this easy for you, I would just make a square for your house and make your house 31 feet by 31 feet. So to start off my house, I'm going to go up to shapes and choose rectangle to draw out a rectangle, and it doesn't have to be any particular size. I would just make it, as big as you can without um, going into the text. And so that's going to be the square. That's my house. Now, of course, this isn't a real measurement of 31 feet or 31 inches or anything else. This is just kind of an arbitrary size that we'll make to scale later on. Okay, so now we can start thinking about our rooms we want for the house. And you're going to notice over here on the side, I have my needs and wants lists. Now, this is something that we did in a previous lesson where we interviewed people to see what do they need in a house and what do they want in a house. And by and large, I feel like we found that most people need a kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom, but this will vary for you. Your wants will vary. We have laundry room, game room, and workshop here, but you might have something different for your wants of your house. So let's start off really basic. I'm going to start off with my bedroom. And for bedrooms, I'm just going to go ahead and start off with a rectangle for this and just draw my bedroom first. So I'm going to start up here at the top and I'm going to make a rectangle over my house, and it's just going to be about, let's say, this size right here. The true size doesn't matter because we'll build all this to scale later on. This is just like a visual representation for you. So there's my bedroom, and now I need to assign my numbers to it of my square footage. Now when we calculate square footage, we decide one length of it times another length of it, and that gives us the area. Now this wall right here can add up to a total of 31 feet. And so I'm just going to think about this length and this width for now. Now in the neighborhood I live in, bedrooms are about 10 feet by 11 feet. So I'm going to put a 10 up here. It's a little bit bigger. 10 up here. And I'm just going to copy and paste over here and 11. All right. So I've established that this bedroom that I have is going to be 10 feet wide, 11 feet long. And so now when I'm thinking about my length of, like, let's say this wall right here, if I said that this wall was 31 feet, well, I can subtract 11 from 31, and I know that I have 20 feet left over to assign. Same thing up here at the top. If this whole wall is 31 feet, then I know that 31 minus 10, I have 21 extra feet to assign up at the top. So I'll go ahead and name my bedroom. So I'm going to call this bedroom. And I'm going to go ahead and make my doorway. Remember, doorways are 3 feet wide. I'll have my doorway maybe like right here. I'm just going to make, oops. I'm just going to make a square over that. Oh, Make it off to the side first and move it in there. All right, that's my doorway. I just made a shape. It's not a specific size, like it's not exactly 3 feet. We'll make it to scale when we switch to SketchUp. All right, so I got one thing off my list. Bedroom is off the list. I'm now gonna switch over and I'm gonna do my laundry room next. I'm gonna switch to my wants. So for my laundry room, I want my laundry room located right next to my bedroom. That way I can just throw my dirty clothes in the laundry room from here. So I'll probably have like a little hallway right here in between my bedroom and the laundry room. So I'm just going to, once again, I'm going to get my shape over here and I'm going to draw out my square. So here's a square. And I'm going to call this my laundry room. Okay, so there's my laundry room. Now I need to start thinking about the feet I want this to be, my length and my width. And I also have a hallway here, which hallways have to be 4 feet wide. So I already can put my hallway is 4 foot wide. And then I think I'm going to make my laundry room, it's not going to be as big as my bedroom. I think I'm going to make my laundry room about 6 feet by 6 feet. So 6 foot by 6 foot should be enough for the appliances to go into. All right. So there is my laundry room. I need a door for my laundry room. So I'm going to make another shape for the door. I think I'll have the door like right, maybe over here on the side, kind of going with my hallway. All right, so I've got my bedroom, a hallway, and the laundry room. So if I was to take these numbers, 10 feet plus 4 plus 6, that equals 20 feet. So 31 feet total minus 20 feet. I have 11 feet left over that I can make another room with 11 feet left over. So I had 10 feet, 4, 6, 20, 31 minus 20, 11 feet left over. So for me, I think I'm going to make this my kitchen, and I'm going to kind of do like a open kitchen. So it's not going to have like uh, the kind of parameters like the square room like my other rooms had. I'm just going to put kitchen here and kind of leave this as like an open space. So we'll come back to this other length of the kitchen in just a moment. Let's jump back over here and look at this wall now. So keep in mind that this all equals 31. We're going to want this wall now to equal 31. So I've got my bedroom. Let's look. I've got two things off of my need list over here. I got my kitchen and my bedroom done. Now I think I'm going to do my last need, and then I can have fun putting my wants in there. So bathroom. I'm going to put my bathroom right next to my bedroom. And so I'll make a little square on here again and draw out my bathroom. I want a big bathroom. That way I've got plenty of space. I'll put it just even with my bedroom wall. So if I make that even with my bedroom wall, I can copy this 10 foot because I know that this bathroom is going to be 10 feet. Oh, let me go ahead and put bathroom here. So my bathroom's 10 feet. And I think I'm just going to make it a square. I'm going to make it 10 foot by 10 foot just to keep things simple. just to keep the numbers simple. So my bathroom is 10 foot by 10 foot. I'll add a door over here for my bathroom. So I'll go to shapes, rectangle, and there's my bathroom door. Okay, so 11 plus 10 is 21. So I have 10 feet left over on this wall. Now here I've got 2 wants left I could put in. I think I'm gonna put my workshop over here. My workshop, maybe I'll have like a door going outside towards my garage here. If I need to like wash up, after wash my hands after I've been working hard in the workshop. Got my bathroom right here, so I think that's a good spot for it. So I'll make another square, and my square here, I'm gonna go ahead and call this workshop. And this one's super easy. I already know what the measurements are going to be because 11 plus 10 is 21. 31 minus 21 is 10. So I'm going to have a 10-foot wall here. Here's my 10-foot wall. And, ooh, I think my square went away somehow. Okay, not sure how I lost that. Maybe it went behind the other square, but a workshop. So I've got 10-foot wall on this side, and then I can bring this number down, and I know that this is also going to be 10. So we're just kind of keeping it easy here, and no need to get crazy with your numbers. So now this equals 31. 10 plus 10 plus 11. And we'll start down here at the bottom now. Now for the bottom, I have one room left, and that is my game room that I want to add in. My game room, probably going to be a place I'm going to spend a lot of time in, playing video games. Maybe I even have like a movie option. So I'm going to make this a pretty big room. It's going to be almost like my entertainment room. So I'll make another hallway right here. Kind of this will be like a long hallway, you could say. So that's going to be 4 feet down here. 4 feet. Okay. And uh-oh, I keep losing my rectangles somehow. Okay. So it's going to do it like maybe like this here. Okay, so I've got 10 and 4. 10 and 4 is 14. Then I want to take 31 and subtract 14, and I have 17 left. So I'm going to add or make this 17 feet. And now I know that when I add 10 plus 4 plus 17, it equals 31. So my game room over here, I'll go ahead and write in that this is my game room. My game room is going to be 17 feet. Now I got to work on this last wall. So all these other walls equals 31. I got to make this one equal 31. So my kitchen is already 11 feet. You know what? I might just make my game room a square and just kind of keep this simple and just say, okay, I'm going to make it just 17 feet by 17 feet. As we know from this wall, this is 10 feet and 4 feet, that's 14. So I can make this wall over here 14 feet as well. All right, and remember I was going for like kind of an open style kitchen, so maybe I have like my entryway to my house right over here. I could put in my little square for the door here, and I like that. So I've got like a entrance. You could come in and go to the kitchen. Ooh, I got to add in a door for my game room. Gonna go ahead and add in that door. And it's looking pretty good. So I have everything off of my needs versus wants list. I have my kitchen and my bedroom, my bathroom. I have my laundry room, my game room, and my workshop. I've gone through and verified that my hallways are 4 feet wide and my doors are going to be 3 feet. Oh, I don't have a workshop door. I'm glad I went back and checked that. So I'll add in my workshop door down here. And now I can take this concept. Remember, this is not built to scale. The next step is we'll take this and build it to scale in SketchUp. And so the shape might change a little bit. We kind of just threw in some numbers to see um, what it would look like just shape wise. But when we put it into SketchUp, we'll have a to scale model of it, and it is going to transform it into um, make the numbers work all correctly. So I hope you guys do well. Be safe and good luck.